recycle people say yes they can. Somehow or other, those two groups have to get together and figure out which one of them is right. Challenge is not going to be with our city as far as recycling. Challenge is going to be with the people who take the contract bids to you and say, we'll do recycle for nothing, because we just make so much money, because that's what the recycle people say. Or they say, you know what, I can't even make ends meet on it, so it's going to cost you X number of dollars. Till we get the bids, I don't see where we can even come off on this. We've got to see what it's going to cost. As far as the townhouses and 5-plexes and what is that, if those numbers are going to be so high that we are no longer going to be able to afford to pay for garbage pickup for the rest of the city, and that's the cause of it, it may be fair that nobody gets garbage collection, but it may not be right. And so we may want to look at that. There's going to be an increased cost. There's just no way. I mean, gas was probably less than $1 when we did this bid, and it's over $4 now for regular and $5 for diesel. It has to be higher. You know, and people are making more money now. But I think as a council, we're going to have to figure out what kind of bids do we want to go out. And I'm sure that one of the bids we want to go out is to include the cost of recycle. You know, and then, I don't know which one of you said it, the cost of not doing anything, just sending the same bid out we have now, and then something in the middle. But I think it's incumbent on the people who are interested in recycle to be contacting the people who are going to be bidding on these and convincing them, because if their bids come in with a high recycle price, we're going to have to go with what we got. And if they can convince those companies that, hey, recycle pays for itself, well, then their bids are going to come in much lower. You know? As a council, we're going to need to look at now, what do we like? Do we like the 3 that they gave us to send out on the bids so we get some prices? Are there variances on those that you like? I mean, I think we really want to see, okay, what is recycle going to cost? We really need to see what that dollar is before we can make a reasonable choice. So if you come in with a recycle, and presently we created what, $8 a house, you know, if you come in with a recycle price of $22, you know, it's going to be a pretty easy choice. Mr. Otar, and then Mr. McEldowney, and then maybe let's get some ideas on what we want them to go out to do.